So here we go. We have our circuit right here. We're putting in -5 to 5 volts up top. It's going through a 1K resistor and then through a variation of 100 ohms, 1K, 20K diode and a light emitting diode. And then it's going to ground down here. You can see up here our VI. I've got it running. We've got a loop running 100 times. We switched the Daqs, so it would just be selecting 1 point, so we'll be getting 100 points of data. I have a DAC output and a DAC input here. The DAC output is going to be giving -5 to 5 volts. The way we did that was down here. This I will be generating 0 to 99. We're dividing that by 10, subtracting 5. So we'll get -5 to 5 volts. Then we're going to be reading in the data. We're going to read in both voltages at the same time. And so we're going to split the data right here. This is going to be the 1K, and then this is the the second one that we're trying to find. We're going to graph that live, but also take it out of the loop and put it on an XY graph. From there we can get the intercept and the slope, and we can use the slope inverse to get the resistance. We have it all wired together, the air all wired together, so that we make sure we are sending our voltage before we're reading the voltages. And the reason that we have this one here, since we know it's 1K, is to estimate the current, so that we know the current through this, and then the voltage that we'll read will give us the voltage, so we can get the current and voltage through that second spot. If we put in our 100K, or our 100 ohms first, and hit play, see the data. Next we'll do the 1K. Hit play. And we can see everything, including our resistance, which is pretty much right. Then 20. Reads it. Go. Then our diode. And we can see, like we thought, it wasn't going to admit anything until it reached a certain point. And then it's going to allow voltage to go through, as we can see up here live, but also down on the graph at the end. And if we put in the light emitting diode,
here you don't want an array. See how this is an array coming over there?
we see the same thing, but with a higher voltage needed to get out, to produce voltage across. And that's it.